Now, music as a medium seems to be your forte of artistic expression. It's a way to express both concrete and abstract ideas and has been a large driving force in the formation of this community of people experiencing Pony together. So, what is it about music that strikes you as particularly powerful, both from the perspective of the making of your own music and the experiencing of someone else's music?
Oh man, that almost feels like a loaded question. I mean, I could probably get really corny about this and go into some rant about how music is so important to me because it has helped me through so many instances and has, lifted me up when I feel shitty or whatever. But I don't know, I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said before countless times? There's something about it that resonates with people and brings about a sense of community and relatability that is very strong. I wouldn't say that it's hard to find because there are other artistic mediums that could probably have the same effect, but it's just something that seems to be something that humans just do and feel drawn towards, and it's nice to indulge in it.
Could you go into any detail about ways that certain songs have been able to lift you up?
Yeah, I mean, for example, when I left from Mexico City to study in college, I was pretty freaked out and feeling super lost and insecure and whatnot, and there were songs and bands that I would constantly go back to that would allow me to sort of take a breath and gather my bearings and just be like, okay, I can do this. I know I have what it takes to keep myself afloat. And back then it would seem to me like the most important thing in the world to be able to go back to those sounds that would have an effect on my mood and help me function at all. So there's that.
What about the idea of creating music for other people to experience? Are there any similar emotions in that process, like the process of releasing a song, of receiving feedback, that you could relate to the experiencing of music other people have created?
I'm not sure, because I guess everybody who creates experiences the creative process differently, but obviously a lot of the songs that I write have some personal stuff behind them, so writing them is always, if not cathartic, at least it helps me deal somehow by having an outlet for the things that might be going on in my head at the time. And as far as releasing them goes, if I am not already burned out by the time I'm releasing them, it's like setting a little fish that I've been taking care of for a while in the wild and being like, be free and make some friends and hope that somebody likes you. Somebody loves you.
Right. And then there is a third musical experience, and that is the act of sharing music, of taking something that has resonated with you and showing that to someone else and seeing how they experience that.
Oh yeah, I'd probably spam everybody I know with music that I want them to listen to, because I really like it when I get to enjoy music together with someone. One of my oldest friends, the one that's in the band that I talked about before, he and I go way back, and we actually started hanging out because our taste is pretty similar, and whenever I go with him to a show or whenever we get together and jam out to music, it's pretty special to me. It's one of my favorite things to do, really.
Is there anything particular that you enjoyed about listening to a song that you enjoy with someone?
Probably gauging their reaction, almost like looking over at them and evaluating if they're enjoying it appropriately or not.